we are set, ready to rock for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup, and these guys on your screen ready to rock as well. Some of the stars of today's game, and speaking of the game, let's get right to it. The kicker, Dustin Hopkins, set to get this one going. And here we go. The Super Bowl of Madden Ultimate Team is underway. And on the return, here comes Adam Jones. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22. Stewart is the lone setback. And he'll get it up the middle. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him.
The run was memorable for only one reason. There's absolutely no place to run with the football. No gaps, no creases, no gain.
Here's Newton now on second. And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. It'll be a loss of about 8. Crowd getting in it a bit already. Here's an early 3rd and 10. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Here's Newton. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out.
I'll praise the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Returnable for Lockett. Well, he wasn't. Now the first carry for Adrian Peterson. And he'll get this across midfield to the 48. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
Really tough drive, but that run helped salvage something there because now there's something positive that came out of it. They got to see good blocking, good push by the offensive line for them to look at. Going forward, watching it on tape, maybe they can keep incorporating that type of a run into their offense.
First down, here's Cousins. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. Past the 20. Adrian Peterson. And touchdown. Adrian Peterson, 47 yards. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Hey, you're so right because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, wherever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him
back out on the field. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys are a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling.
3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. Second down now after the pass completion. On second down, here's Newton. A dump off here to Stewart. And he's brought down.
What you said there, sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
Now Stewart on first down. And he'll be out of.
Whenever we meet with coaches and they always talk about wanting to establish running the football, it's oftentimes with a good tight end who can control the line of scrimmage and the point of attack, and they're becoming harder to find because the colleges are giving us behind that power set.
See if they stay on the ground for second down. To throw on second down is Newton. And that's complete to the tight end Hireman. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, You can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
And he will have the first down across the... From the red zone now, Newton. He couldn't
sell. Offensive line's got to sell like they've missed blocks, and then they move out, and they're out in front of the running back. He's got to sell that he's trying to block, and then he slips out into the route. The quarterback has to sell that maybe he's trying to throw it downfield. Instead, he slips it off.
Clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But we need and find open space to throw.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They come out with one back and 3 tight ends.
Newton, it shows up even on plays as simple as quarterback sneaks.
Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. The pigskin on the 7-yard line now. It's 1st and goal. Stewart. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Spread things out and go to the air. It certainly can't be any worse than what they've done so far.
Here's Newton. Forced out to his left. Penalty marker is down here. And the seemingly endless drive continues. An extra defensive back on the field here for 3rd and goal. 3rd and long. It's Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out.
In the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
And there's a flag on the play. And Coons connects on this one. It's good. But there is a penalty from Minneapolis after this. Red zone opportunity. Stewart is the lone setback. He's going to get the football. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. And quickly, they get to the line. They'll try the air now with Newton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Geno Atkins breaking through to get him for a loss of 7. Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. See what he did. When he bounced up after taking a sack and took a shot downfield, I think a lot of us thought maybe he'd run draw in that situation. Instead, tried to get all back in one play.
Yeah, 3rd and long. Thought he needed the deep pass. Couldn't connect it.
Maybe he was hoping for a penalty downfield to give him the yardage they needed.
I feel like we just ran a marathon. That was a long drive. They probably wanted 6 if they're going to go that many plays.
And there were no checkpoints, no watering stations, nothing like that, right? Terrific.
Ready to take over again. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm, back. Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. 1st down, here's a run with Peterson. And we're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On 1st and 10, Cousins. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. They're going to hurry back to the line now. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to...
Toward halftime. In the red zone this time. They come out here in the eye. They'll run for it with Peterson. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Adrian Peterson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And last year that would have been a net gain of 5 on the offense now as they get set to take over here. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guy.
It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On 1st and 10, Newton. He's going to let this one go deep. And incomplete.
When you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
Back to throw, Newton. He's going to let it go again. And they can't get the long contest. As we send you second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll bring up second down. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. They come out here in the eye. On second down, Peterson. And he's going to get this.
30. Weren't supposed to run the football this well in the National Football League. How about that veteran leadership? A big-time run combined with some nice blocking by his offensive line, showing that the ins and outs of being a veteran still has his place in this league. His odometer is not totally turned over yet.
18 yards there, and it'll be a